What's up, guys? I'm Tim Bowman, real estate agent here in Cincinnati, Ohio, leader of the Tim Bowman team with Key Realty, and that's a mouthful. Let's talk about getting into step number 6, under contract, of the 8 steps of buying a home process. So today, let's dive a little bit deeper. I'm gonna hit on a few key points, and we're gonna jump into step number 7 coming up next week. So, today, you're under contract. Congratulations. You just got through step number 5, the negotiating process. Everybody seemed to be happy and they've come to an agreement, and now you're in contract together. This can at times feel like a hurry up and wait moment. Like you've done all this work, you rushed down to see homes and put in your offers, and everything seemed like it needed to just happen like right now. And now all of a sudden, boom, what's next? Your energy's up, your anxiety's up, but now you're under contract and you're not sure what to do. Well, I'm gonna tell you, what you do is very important while you're under contract, because you can typically be under contract for 30 to 45 days. Most important thing that you can do is make sure that you don't mess up or jeopardize your credit score. A lot of people don't realize that paying off certain accounts and closing them out will actually hurt your credit. A lot of people don't realize that now that they're excited and they know where they're going to be moving to, and they can envision what their living room or their bedroom may look like, they want to go out and start shopping for furniture. And if they have a good sale at the store, you may be tempted to open up a line of credit with that store. Do not do that. That could hurt your credit. And like we've talked about in the past, lenders will actually at times check your credit score the day of closing the same way they did when they gave you your pre-approval. So don't mess that up. Make sure you stay the same credit worthiness throughout this under contract period of 30 to 45 days. Secondly, let's say you have a certain amount of money saved up in your bank account. You let the lender know about how much you had. That's what a lot of people don't realize. They approved you based upon the amount of cash reserves that you have. So if you go out and you buy that bedroom suite, even though you believe you'll have enough money left over for the closing costs and the down payment, and they want to verify that you still have the same amount of cash reserves, you're not gonna have them. So don't even go buy the bedroom suite with cash. Let it be. I know that it's gonna feel tough to not take advantage of that sale, but there are more sales that will be coming around the corner, and there's more furniture. So remember, don't even spend it with your cash. Don't buy it with your cash. Don't buy it on credit. Just wait till you close on the home. You have the keys in your hand. Then you can go buy whatever it is you feel is necessary to buy. Another thing to talk about is, as loan companies, they're going to be loaning hundreds of thousands of dollars at a time. They want to make sure they do their due diligence and that they're doing a good job to make sure that it's a good investment for them on their behalf. Not just for you and your family, not that you're not worthy of credit or income, but they want to make sure the property that you're buying is a good property to loan the money on as well. Nobody wants to loan $200,000 on a $100,000 house. That's a bad investment. So with that being said, there are conditions that they want to verify, trust but verify, right? And they're gonna be asking you for some things to double check to make sure that everything you've told them is accurate as well. They're gonna wanna see pay stubs and tax returns and a copy of your driver's license, right? They wanna know who they're loaning the money to. When your loan officer or the lender comes to you and asks for these documents, make sure you get them to them in a timely manner. Respond as soon as you can. I know that we have things going on and we're busy in life, but waiting 1 to 3 days to return an email giving a copy of a driver's license is only dragging the process out even longer and making it harder for the banks to do their part. I've heard it said that at certain times there's up to 40 different people that have looked at a certain loan for a residential purchase before they can even close on the loan. That's a lot of underwriting and a lot of people making sure that the banks are making good decisions. So if you're dragging your feet for days at a time, you're just making the loan process take a lot longer than it really has to. So make sure you do your due diligence and timely get the information they request, which brings me to timeliness. You've heard the term, time is of the essence. Well, in the contract that you write, it literally states, time is of the essence. There are many different things that you have agreed to do in a certain time frame. Putting your earnest money on deposit, wherever that may be, with your real estate brokerage or something of that nature. You put a timeline in there and said, I will have this deposited within X amount of calendar days. I will have my inspection done within X amount of time. The appraisal will be done. The intent to proceed letter will be done. All of these things will be done. And we're going to close on all of this stuff within a certain amount of time. And if you're dragging your feet, giving the banks the information they need to do their part, there's no way they're going to give you a clear to close to buy your house in time to meet your offer. And guess what happens when you don't meet those deadlines? your contract is void. You actually fall out of contract. And hopefully, the seller still wants to sell it to you and they'll just sign an additional piece of paper stating that they've extended the contract for you, but they don't legally have to. And as a buyer, we don't want to give the sellers any ability to back out of the contract, especially if you want the home, and you do want the home, right? So make sure you hit everything on the deadlines that are important that you put in your offer. And other than that, guys, let's move on to step number 7. We'll talk to you again soon. I'm Tim Bowman here in Cincinnati. Reach out if you need anything. See ya.